the education sector, members of the Academic Staff Union of Research Institutes are mounting pressure on President Muhammadu Buhari to assent to a bill meant to improve research in Nigeria. Ibrahim Alege witnessed a protest they organized to push for this.
It's a protest by members of the Academic Staff Union of Research Institutes, National Center for Agricultural Mechanization, Idofin, Kwara State Branch. They are out to demand that President Muhammadu Buhari signs the National Research and Innovation Council Bill as passed by the National Assembly into law. They said the bill is meant to encourage researches, which will in turn engender development.
Countries like Malaysia, Japan, Singapore, China, they were far behind Nigeria before. But because by the time we were putting this science and technology policy into action, they initiated a similar policy around that time. But when you look at these nations now, they are far ahead of us.
The union leaders disclosed that the president is withholding his assent to the bill due to some grey areas.
The bill covers for a percentage to be given from our GDP in a year, 5%, to come into research. He pointed out to some aspect of that bill, like the funding, that 5% he said is too much and is not workable, which I don't want to believe. Let him assent the bill first. There is room for amendment of that bill. Nigeria is a place where policies are amended at the field of implementation. Yes. Let this one also be an example of such policies.
They said if signed into law, Nigeria has a lot to benefit from it. Some of them said they are forced to fund some researches on their own since this is tied to their promotion.
As an average researcher is a poor civil servant. Why? Because before we can be promoted in our career, you have to carry out research, you have to bring out publications. We cannot do this without money. Out of the meager salary we are collecting, we will still go and do research, we will still go and publish. At the end of the day, you see a researcher, to ask him for 1,000, he cannot dip into his pocket to give you. It is not correct.
There is no nation, America, Britain, or any world power that grew to where they are today without research. They don't sleep there, and the researchers are enjoying. In Nigeria, the reverse is the case, and that is why we call on Mr. President to do the needful. The Senate and the National Assembly have done their own part. We need his own part now as the father of the nation to assent that bill as a matter of national urgency.
There are currently 154 research institutes in Nigeria. Ibrahim Alige, TVC News, Idofin, Kwara State.